Time for bed, Molly's mom called out from the kitchen. Molly groaned and wrinkled up her nose in a grimace. "Aw, Mom," she pleaded. "It's the first day of summer. Can I please stay up?" "Okay, fine," her mom said, with a sigh. Molly nodded excitedly and went to get her pillow and her blanket. She grabbed her phone and started texting all her friends, her fingers dancing rapidly across the keys. She was so hypnotized by texting that she didn't even hear the tapping sound on the living room window. When she was finished texting, Molly put down her phone and looked at the time. She was shocked to discover it was already 2:40 a.m. "It's late," she thought. "I better get ready for bed." As she was taking off her clothes, she suddenly had an eerie feeling that someone was watching her. Molly knew it wasn't her mom because she could hear the sound of her mother's snoring echoing down the hallway from the bedroom. Molly quickly grabbed a blanket and covered herself. Then she picked up her phone. "I just got really freaked," she typed. "Why? What happened?" he replied. "I was taking off my clothes, and I just felt like someone was watching me." "Can't blame them," Chris replied. Molly laughed out loud. "Thanks," she texted. She was so thrilled by Chris's compliment that she soon forgot about the creepy feeling. The next thing that happened gave her quite a shock. She heard something slam against the window, and when she peeked out through the curtains, all she could see was darkness outside. Then she noticed something that made her shiver and shake with fear. It was a bloody handprint on the glass. She immediately texted her boyfriend. "Holy crap, Chris. There's a bloody handprint on my window." Tears were spilling out of her eyes as she waited for his reply. FG, do you want me to come over?" he asked. "Chris, we're only 14, she replied. "How are you going to get here?" "I'll bike it," he texted. "Don't worry, I'm already on my way." The knowledge that Chris was coming to the rescue made Molly feel safe and secure. She gathered up her courage and peeked out the window again. What she saw there in the darkness completely horrified her. It was a pale white man with bleeding eyes standing there. He was smiling at her. Then his mouth started moving, but she couldn't hear what he was saying. By the time Chris arrived at her house and sneaked in through the back door, Molly was cowering in the corner and rocking herself back and forth. Chris hugged her close and tried to comfort her. They both watched as the man approached the window, his eyes dripping with blood. The man got so close to the window they could hear what he was saying. "It's dark outside," he kept repeating. "Won't you let me in?" Followed by wicked laughter. Chris squeezed Molly tight. He was squeezing her so tight she couldn't breathe. Not so. All of a sudden, the man walked through a wall. Molly started sobbing with fear. The man's face was covered in blood, and he was clutching a knife. So dark outside," he said over and over. The next few days passed and Molly and Chris were nowhere to be seen. Finally, one of Molly's dogs carried Molly's decapitated head back to her mom, followed by Chris. Carved across their foreheads were the words, so dark outside."